Over the last couple years, I have gone through a number of graphics cards, to say the least. So today we're going to be ranking them on S to D tier. So this won't exactly be based on performance, more my experience, the price I got them at, and how they performed overall that I needed them at the time for. Now unfortunately, this will be one of the last videos in this room, if not the last one, so make it a special one. I'm packing up everything. I'm actually moving cities, so we're going from Auckland to Wellington. I'll do more of an update video on that. First off, let's just have a word from our sponsor, keysfan.com.
This guy still has unactivated Windows. I keep telling him to activate it, but he won't listen. You know what that means.
Bro, this guy locked the door again. I know how to fix this. Where's my wallet? Check out keysfan.com for cheap Windows keys. If you use coupon code BEZ50, you can get 50% off Windows licenses. And if you use code BEZ62, you can get 62% off Microsoft Office, and they also have a Microsoft Office and Windows 11 bundle. You can pay via PayPal, and they have a pretty good customer support team. Check out KeysFan, linked in the description. And don't get locked in your room with Mr. Gorilla. So first up on our tier list, we have the GTX 460. Now this card has a not so interesting story, but it is a card I got for, I believe, under like $20 to $30, so not that much. And the reason I had got it is just because of how cheap it was, and I just wanted to see what it was going to do. So as you can see here, it only has DVI ports, and I really haven't used it too much, but interestingly enough, it has two PCIe 6X connectors there, so a decent amount of power for how old this card is, but it doesn't really hold too much memories for me for this one, so I'm going to place this one all the way in the D tier. Didn't really do much for me from the time I had it. Next up, we have the RX 580 2048 SP. So this is from AliExpress. It's MLLSE. Pretty basic card overall, if you guys can see here, and just one 8X connector as well. So interestingly enough, I got this for around about, I believe, $110, probably about 2 years ago now, I'd say. And it is a pretty solid card. It's basically an RX 470 or 570. So the 2048 does make it slightly worse, but it is a pretty good card overall. I did use it for one benchmark at the beginning of this year or last year for Soulframe, so it was pretty cool to see for that. This used to be, I guess, the 580, 480 used to be like the absolute minimum for 1080p now, and probably say it's something like a RTX 3070 now, but 8 gigabytes of VRAM, pretty hefty as well. Nice card, holds some good memories for me. I use it occasionally as well on a travel computer. So I'm going to put this one all the way up in B tier for my experience with it. Next up, we have something a little bit more recent for what I got. It is the GTX 780. And the reason I got this card is because it's the reference edition, as you guys can see. So it has the nice design and everything. And it's the blower style cooler, so the fan just goes through there and then exits out the back. So I quite like the design of this card. Really haven't used it that much since I got it. I got it this year actually. I can't actually remember how much I got it for. I'll put up on screen if I remember. The cool thing with these as well is you can do SLI, and I guess it doesn't really hold too many special memories for me. It just looks cool. I think I had it in a video or two already. So I'm gonna put this guy in C tier just because it doesn't really hold that much memories for me. Next up, we have the RX 580 Sapphire. I don't believe it was a Nitro edition. It was something from way back when. So I got this card really cheap. I believe it was under 300 New Zealand dollars from Amazon at the time. Would have been around about 2019, or my second brand new graphics card that I had purchased. And my god, this was such a good card at the time, especially at 1080p, only playing at 1080p. This card was a really good budget buy. Some amazing memories on it, and the reason I had sold it is because I thought that I thought the 3050 or the 3060 would come out much earlier than I thought it would, but it didn't. Well, the RTX 3050 came out way later anyways, and it was a terrible card anyways, so it wasn't a good buy. But I had sold it before that, and I made a decent profit because in 2020, the cards were just, you know, really expensive, so not worth it at all. But amazing card, had a great time, no problems with drivers. Such a good card. I'm going to place this one all the way up in S tier. Has to be for me. Next up, we have the GTX 1050 2GB card. Now this card's actually in my server, which is why I'm not showing it to you guys. And it is a cool card. I used it for Valorant when it first came out. So in lockdown, my PC actually stopped working, so I made this little HP thing way back then. So pretty cool memories. I got it for around about 100 New Zealand dollars, which is a complete rip-off. Only 2 gigabytes of VRAM, which is absolutely nothing. It just had no PCIe 8X connector or any connector on it, which is why I wanted it. So I can just plug it straight into the 16X slot on the HP motherboard, so no problem with extra power. Now I did have my 580 at the time, it just didn't work with that HP machine. So I'm gonna place this guy in C tier for what a bad buy it was. It was a decent card at the time, absolutely not relevant anymore. 1050 2GB is crazy. So interestingly enough, after I sold my 580, I would have sold my 580 then actually in 2021. So scratch that, hopefully I'll put that in the video. This next card is my GTX 980 Ti. Now the reason I got this is because of how long the 3050 was going to take to release. So this guy is a 6GB card, and I actually have it here. Here we go. So this is the Gigabyte Windforce edition, and I replaced the thermal paste and thermal pads on it, which is pretty easy. I made a video on it as well. Really hefty card. I only had it for used it for around about, I think 9 months, but it's been in a number of other PC builds. And I mean, it is pretty power hungry with the two 8X connectors there, and pretty hot when I first got it, but I fixed that up when I basically refurbished it. Great card, great memories. It's just that unfortunately it died last year, so it's not actually functioning anymore. I actually need to get rid of it. But yeah, it's good memories with this card. I'd probably put this as a solid A tier card because it was in between two of the cards that I own, like segments between the 580 and the RTX 3070. So pretty good card for me to remember. Next up, we have the GTX 1050 Ti. So I don't know where that card is at the moment. It's somewhere here. I'm kind of moving at the moment, so everything's everywhere at the moment. But honestly, awesome card. So this card was the first brand new card I bought in 2017 on my first build. It's only got 4 gigabytes of VRAM, which was honestly okay at the time. But it was okay buy. I believe I bought it for around about 350 New Zealand or something like that back then, but I was so happy to make my first PC build. So just based on pure nostalgia, I mean, even though it wasn't that great, I did have a good time on it, playing many games for a couple of years until the RX 580. I'm gonna put this guy right into the top of A tier. It was a really good card, my first brand new card, so good times for that one. Next up, we have the RTX 3060 12GB model. Now this guy is an impressive card, and for the 12GB VRAM buffer, which actually kind of helps it sometimes, although it is a bit slower than the 3060 Ti, for example, the 12GB of VRAM is actually much appreciated. I will need to benchmark this card properly. I haven't properly used it yet. I guess the design that I got is pretty nice. This is the Asus ROG Strix model, so looks pretty cool. I believe I got this for around about 350 or 400 this year, so not a bad price, but it just needs to be benchmarked. And just one 8X connector as well, which is super nice. Honestly, really solid card. Don't really have any memories with it. It works well from when I used it, just to test it. And this card, yeah, I like buying this card, so overall, I'm gonna put this in a solid right B tier, right at the bottom of B tier. So I'm gonna put it right there. Next up, we have the 6700 XT. Now, I got this card actually probably the most recent card I've got, and it's something I struggled to get for a while at a decent price. So I believe I got this for 400 New Zealand. This is the Asus model. I don't know what model exactly it is. It just, if you guys can identify it for me, it'd be much appreciated. But yeah, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, just like the 3060 from before, but basically with RTX 3070 performance. A very good card going into 2025 as a budget buy under 500 New Zealand dollars. Like honestly guys, this is, if not one of the cards to pick up at the moment, secondhand. Like if you want entry level 1080p and basic 1440p performance. Really good card overall. Don't have too much to say about it. Haven't used it yet, just for testing. From what I tested, pretty decent. I'm gonna put this at the, just based on value of money right now, I'm just gonna put this at the top of A tier. Really, really good card. Next up, we have the 5700 XT, and I got this for a very cheap price. And this is the Red Devil edition, and from Power Color, so I think this is the highest end card. It looks pretty cool. I think the light glows at the back. And unfortunately, this card is dead, so I bought it. I think I bought it for like 80 bucks or something like that. Not sure if I paid that much for it, but it is a pretty hefty card, very heavy when I got it. But you can see it's damaged on the inside. So I did use it in the previous video to identify what a good and bad card is from what to buy for a graphics card. But yeah, it seems okay. I think for me, it doesn't really hold any memories. I literally just got it for aesthetic and I like the look of it. So it was pretty cool to get it this year. 5700 XTs can be a pretty good buy, 8 gigabytes of VRAM. A little bit slower, I'd say, for standard right now, but it's okay for 1080p if you get it at the right price. I'm gonna put this 5700 XT probably, let's say, I'm gonna put this in the middle of, actually I'm gonna put it at the top of C tier. It's okay. So just from my own experience and from what I've seen from performance, it's all right. Next up, we have the RTX 3070. Now this is probably the card I've had for the longest in terms of use. So I had it all the way from the end of 2021 till the start of 2025 now. So it was a good card and I had it for long. It's an 8 gigabyte card only, which honestly really hurts it in some VRAM limited games. Like for example, Stalker 2, I know it literally can't handle one of the presets. But other than that, it's a great card in 2025 for entry level 1080p, some okay 1440p performance. If you use DLSS, you'll be fine, of course. But yeah, the 6700 XT and RTX 3070 for me in 2025, honestly, is the entry level for 1080p. I don't think you should be going anything lower than these cards now. And you can get them at a decent price, under 450 New Zealand. I've seen multiple. And yeah, they're solid cards overall, no problems. Only driver issue was this year and last year, where it was making the PCs crash from Nvidia. So honestly, Nvidia drivers were kind of yikes for a little while. So I can't remember which version was decent, but it served me well multiple years. Great card. And I was on 1080p the most of the time. So yeah, great card. Happy memories with this one. Had to lay it down for another card recently, but I'd probably say for me this one's is going to be an S tier, just of how long I used it and how much it served me. It's literally kept the channel going for the longest time. So kudos to the RTX 3070. Just for me, wasn't a great buy at the time, to be honest. I think I paid $1,400 for it, which is way overpriced. I should have got a 3080 or something instead and just waited a little bit, but it is what it is. Next up, we have the RTX 2080 8GB model. Now, where is this card? I've got a bunch of cards around me. Let's see. This one is right behind me. It's not over here. It's on the test bench over there. it can be a good buy. I believe I got that card for 300 and something New Zealand dollars, so it's actually pretty good. It was one of the more recent cards I got, so honestly guys, the 2080 is okay. It's just that the 3070 exists, so the 3070 is objectively better. It's just the price I got it at, and for benchmarks, it needs to be benchmarked and I need to get rid of it. But it is a good card for what I got it for. I'm gonna put this probably in B tier, but keep in mind guys, the 3070 and the 6700 XT are there, so the 2080 is not such a great buy anymore in 2025. I do have to say for it though, as well, I believe from memory there are problems with of stability and it just failing, so keep an eye out for that. A lot of these 2080s were just not doing well from memory. I don't know if that's just conjecture, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure that there was a problem with a lot of RTX 2080s secondhand. Next up, we have a card that is so special to me and I cannot believe I own it. This is the GTX Titan V. This, it was a holy grail card. From the day I saw this when it released, I really like the design. Like, I love the little, how it's angled over here. Like over here, it's just amazing. The gold design just looks really good. I believe I paid $450 for this card this year, so honestly a solid card, and it's hefty. Blower style cooler, the reference design, I had to get it. When I saw it pop up in New Zealand, I said, I have to be the guy to own this. And honestly, it's not that great a buy. I just got it for aesthetic and for collector purposes. It was a little bit expensive, but it is the Titan V. Did I ever think in my entire life, from maybe I was like 13 or 14, that I'd ever hold a Titan in my hand? No, I never thought I would be able to own a Titan. So I'm happy to say this is mine, and it's gonna stay with me for a long time. I'm not gonna get rid of this card. And I just love the reference design. It's so nice in my opinion. Not everyone likes it because it's gold, but hey, this is just my opinion. I love this card. I'm gonna put this one right at the top of A tier. It holds no memories for me, unfortunately, just other than it looks good, and I got it this year. Next up, we have the RX 480. Now this is just a normal card, and I actually got this because it is a reference design card. And in this card, yeah, so 8 GB of VRAM, kind of small connector there. What's that? 6-pin, very basic card, blower style. I just got it because it's reference. I like the look of it. I believe I only got it for 80 New Zealand dollars, which was actually a really good buy for 480. It works well, I guess the same as the 580 I had before. Holds no real memories for me other than it looks good, but I don't think it would be fully fair to put it in S tier because I didn't personally use it. But I'm gonna put this one in a solid A tier. I'm gonna put it in the middle of A tier, and the reason is because it can be a good buy if you get the right price. So solid card still, good price even compared to AliExpress as well, because the AliExpress ones are actually 570s instead of 580s, so yeah, it's alright. And next up we have, what is this? This is the RX 5600 XT. Oh my god. This card actually saved me at one point. This card, honestly, is one of the G's. He's got it. Like, this card was in my travel PC more than once. I recommended a couple of friends to buy it brand new when it came, well, not when it came out, when it was a little bit later on discount. It could be a good card if you get it at the right price, but I believe I got this for only 130 New Zealand dollars. I think it was last year, and it was a mind-on card, but it just was too good a deal to pass up. And honestly, the price I got it at was just that good. This guy, for me, has to be an S tier. It just has to be. Even though it's not that great in 2025, 6 GB of VRAM really does hurt it a lot. But if you're playing AAA games and nothing intensive, just at 1080p, it can be a very good buy. I mean, 130 bucks I got this for. It's like honestly one of the best deals I ever got. So this guy has to be, for me, an S tier, or a bottom of S tier. It's too good. It's too good. It's just such a good deal. I love this card. Always brings fond memories for me, putting this in a travel PC and doing some really sketchy ass stuff with it. You know, it is mined on, so I use this as an example in the other video of what a bad graphic card looks like, because that's completely black and like messed up, and it's got dust on it, you know, but it just works, so it's a good deal. You know, you can get good deals for mined on cards, so you just gotta find them. Next up, we have my RX 9070 XT, and it's been such a smooth experience since I got it in March, and I pretty much got it 1 week after release. Mine is the Taichi OC model from ASRock, and honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about it other than the coil whine. It's such a good card. I cannot believe that I got it. It's just perfect for me. It works so well. No driver issues, performs well in every game that I throw at it so far. It's really solid for gaming as a whole. Would highly recommend if you get the RX 9070 XT at the right price. Of course, there is the RTX 5070 Ti as well, which competes directly with it. If that's cheaper, of course, get that because the ray trace performance is better. But for me, so far, this card has to sit, I'm gonna say third on S tier. It's just so good. It's such a good experience. Not as a nostalgic experience, of course, just yet, as my RX 580, but it has to sit there in S tier for me. It's a crazy card. Next up, we have the GTX 1070 that I got this year, and a eGPU box of all places. Now this is actually in my second PC right now, so it's getting a bit of use. Nothing much to say about this card. I can't remember the price I got the eGPU for, but it was under 200. It was an okay deal. 8 GB of VRAM. It's a solid card. You just have to get it at the right price, that's all. Probably place this at the top of B tier. And I guess this kind of sums up all of the graphics cards that I own. Did you guys think that I'm right in this tier list? Is that okay? Is my RX 580 on S tier good enough for you guys? Is the RTX 3070, does it deserve to be there? Does my 5600 XT deserve to be S tier? In my opinion, yes, from my experience. And it's been a pretty fun ride, especially being in this room as well. Just not related to this video as much. Kind of sad a little bit because it will be the last video in this room, I guess forever. Yeah, it's I guess it's difficult to go, but I have to at the same time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video very much. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick as well, so you probably heard that a bit in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe and say bye to the rest of this place. So we'll have a different background going forward from here, but it's been a good ride. I guess it's the end of an era and chapter. Thank you guys so much for everything. Check out keysfan.com for some awesome cheap Windows keys. I hope you guys go ahead and, because they're the sponsor of this video, check them out. But I guess other than that, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!